자, 시작해볼까요? 아까 인트로는 봤었고.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it
뭔
mean?
소리지?
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
이건가?
Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
아, 내 문이 닫힌 거구나.
Oh, please.
뭐야?
Are you
아,
really just
도전과제?
doing this for the achievement? Click a door 5 times. Is that all that you think an achievement is worth? No,
이
no,
게임은
no, no. I can't just
주인공
give these merits away
스탠리가
for such little
나레이션을
effort. A measly
따라서
5 clicks. Now,
동화를
suppose
그러니까
you were
이야기를
to click the
만드는
door
겁니다.
20 times. I would say
그래?
that's the
20번?
kind of effort that warrants recognition.
20번 클릭해 보겠습니다.
I have to say, I'm still not feeling the satisfaction of
50번?
witnessing true
알겠습니다.
effort for a noble cause. Perhaps 50 clicks will do it. Yes, almost certainly 50 clicks.
아, 모아둔 표 있어요? 아, 진짜요? 야, 50번 언제 해, 이걸?
No, I'm still not feeling it. I want this achievement to have meant something. It has to be a true reward for valiant effort. I want to see some hustle, Stanley. I want to see commitment, a willingness to go all the way, no matter
왜
what the
오늘
cost.
히익 소리가 많이
Why
날
don't
것
you go
같다는
put
거죠?
20 clicks into door number 417?
417번을 20번 417번 이거죠? 1, 2, 3, 4
Oh, great. Now, go click a few times on door 437.
437번
Excellent. I think we're getting somewhere.
415
Now,
번.
door 415. Let's give it 10 clicks or so. Now, back to door number 437.
아 이런 개... 안돼 지금 욕은 안 쓰죠.
Let's see. How about you click on, well, I don't know, the copy machine?
카피 머신?
All right, back to room 417. I'm really feeling it now. I think we're getting
네,
somewhere.
새해 복 많이 받으세요.
Okay, now go climb on employee 419's desk. Yes, this is great.
아,
You're putting it all on the line,
센티멘탈
Stanley. I like that.
감사합니다.
All right, let's keep it up. Go give me a few clicks on door 416.
416번이 어디지? 아 여기군요.
We've almost got it. Now the copy machine, do that one again.
카피 머신 어디 있어? 아까 어디 있었지? 예, 안녕하세요.
Finish it off, Stanley. 5 clicks on door 430. Yes!
와우.
We did it! Oh, wow. That felt amazing. Oh, you really earned it, Stanley. Nothing could hold you back. Yes, I'm very proud of how far we've come today. Just think, only a few minutes ago, you believed an achievement was worth 5 little clicks. Really now, what were you thinking? When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
좋아요. 왼쪽으로 가봅시다.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief,
도전과제 이름이요? 클릭 온 도어 435 타임스. 430번 문을 5번 두드리세요. 이건 뭐야?
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track. There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow, just an empty broom closet. No reason to still be here.
이건
It
처음
was
해보는데?
baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet. He wasn't even doing anything. At least if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way. As it is, he's literally just standing there doing sweet FA. Are you really still in the broom closet? Standing around doing nothing? Why? Please offer me some explanation here. I'm genuinely confused. You do realize there's no choice or anything in here, right? If I'd said Stanley walked past the broom closet, at least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find
뭐
out.
없는데?
But it didn't even occur to me because literally
아,
this
하나도
closet is
중요하지
of
않다고요.
absolutely no significance to the story whatsoever. I never would have thought to mention it. Maybe to you this is somehow its own
이게 뭐야?
path. Maybe when you go talk about this with your friends, you'll say, oh, did you get the broom closet ending? The broom closet ending was my
청소도구 하면
favorite. I hope your friends find this concerning. Stanley was fat and ugly and really stupid.
헐.
He probably only got the job because of a family connection. That's how
욕하네,
stupid he
이제.
is. That or with drug money. Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs
헐.
and hookers.
약 파네. 너무한 거 아닙니까?
Well, I've come to a very definite conclusion about what's going on right now. You're dead.
응?
You
난
got to this
죽었다고?
broom closet, explored it a bit, and were just about to leave because there's
병이
nothing here,
도적.
when a physical malady of some sort shut down your central nervous system and you collapsed on the keyboard. Well, in a situation like this, the responsible thing is to alert someone nearby so as to
지전,
ensure that your body is taken care of before it begins to decompose. Hello? Anyone who happens to be nearby? The person at this computer is dead. He or she has fallen prey to any number of your countless human physiological vulnerabilities. It's indicative of the long-term sustainability of your species. Please remove their corpse from the area and instruct another human to take their place at the computer, making sure they understand basic first-person video game mechanics and filling them in on the history of narrative tropes in video gaming, so that the irony and insightful commentary of this game is not lost on them. All right, when you've done that, just step out into the hallway. Ah, second player. It's good to have you on board. I
내가
guarantee
두 번째
you can't
플레이어네.
do any worse than the person who came before you. You too? Unbelievable. I'm at the mercy of an entire species of invalids. Perhaps there's a monkey nearby you can hand the controls to. A fish? A fungus? Look, you can hammer out the details. I'm not particularly picky. I'll just be waiting for when you're ready to pick up the story again.
아, 완전 웃기네. 빰빰 빠밤 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 빠밤. 아, 렉 걸리는 거 봐. 빰빰 빠밤 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 빠밤. 더 이상 없네. 청소도구함을 막아놓는다고요? 아, 스포 당했어. 더 없네. 갑시다.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
문이 안 열려. 더 올라가야 돼. 여긴 뭐지? 베스룸? 아, 못 들어가나?
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk
도전 과제가
guarded the terrible
8888이던데
truth
이건가?
that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret pin number, 2845.
도전 과제 깼다.
But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this. Yet incredibly, by
좋아.
simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the
Amazing.
newly opened passageway.
로딩. 이 엔딩이 뭐뭐 있더라? 기억이 안 나. 나 저번에 했었는데. 엔딩 뭐뭐 봤는지 기억이 안 나네. 박물관이요? 네, 박물관 봤어요. 아, 박물관 그거 한 번 더 봐야겠다.
Stanley realized he felt a
박물관
bit
그때 제대로 안
peculiar.
봤는데.
It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to
박물관
question
보러
the
가야 돼.
nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long. Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control
Escape.
Facility. Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall,
애기
Stanley
엔딩도
would meet
있다고?
his
아,
violent
진짜요?
death.
일단 그 박물관 가서 분기점 뭐뭐 있는지 좀 보겠습니다.
The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back
아,
on
진짜요?
track. At this point, Stanley was making a conscious,
콘솔창
concerted
열어서
effort to
엔딩 보는
walk
것도 있어?
forward and willingly
일단 박물관
confront
한번
his
가보고.
death.
아, 어제 불량님이 이거 했어요? 아, 콘솔용 이스터에그. 4시간 동안 아기 구하는 게임을 하면은, 아, 불량 오빠? 라고 해야 된다고요? 알겠어요. 4시간 동안 아기 구하는 게임도 있다고? 저런.
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that
이미
his life had been
호칭을
of no
불량
consequence
오빠라고
whatsoever.
했기 때문에
Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story.
새해부터는
Trapped forever in his narrow
불량님이
vision
아니라
of what
불량
this
오빠라고 하기로 해서요.
Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs
무조건
from a blind
불량
man.
오빠라고
So
해야
he
된대요.
resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
오!
"Farewell, Stanley," cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
나레이터에 나레이터. 스탠리 파라블.
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
아, 좋아요. 박물관
When every
도착했어요.
path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life
보시면은
the same.
어피스
Do you see
레이아웃.
now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
대충 그 엔딩들이 분기점이 어디 있는지 알려주는 건가 이게? Two doors. 버튼 사운드. 키보드 스트로크 앤 싱크로나이즈 턴. 크레딧. 메인텐스 룸. 더 오피스. 와프존 이런 것도 있어요? 이런 건 어떻게 가? 이건 뭐지? 더 라운지. 아파트먼트 타이머 4 3 2 1. 카고 리프트. 원 옵션, 투 옵션, 벤트. 되게 여러 가지 그건가 본데? 바닥에 서류 막 뿌려진 거야? 아니야? 미팅룸. 근데 뭔 소린지 모르겠어. 박물관에 왔는데. 이건 뭐야? 젠딩. 젠딩 모델. 젠딩 레버스. escape 메뉴. 깜짝이야. 프리덤 엔딩이네. 모니터룸 엘리베이터. 카운트다운 룸. 나가는 곳. 박물관에서는 박물관에서 엔딩 볼 수 있는 건 있나요, 혹시? 스탠리스 오피스. 없어요? 오피스 느낌이 세 종류인가봐? 오면 그냥 끝? 네, 새해 복 많이 받으세요. 그러면 엔딩 하나하나 한번 봐봅시다.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free.
아유, 깜짝이야. 이거 하면 되나?
Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another? No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen.
오신 분들 추천 감사합니다.
But listen to me. You can still save these two. You can the program before they both fail. Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to
알겠습니다. 게임
beat this
재개할게요.
game. As long as you move forward.
게임은 다시 시작할게요. 그렇다면은 일단 콘솔 엔딩부터 볼까요? 콘솔로 치는 거? F1을 눌러서 치라고? F1? 아니면 뭐야? 뭘 눌러야 치죠? 콘솔을? F1이 아닌데? 안 되는데 그거? 야 눌러도 안 먹혀. 1 옆에 있는 그거 눌러도 안 먹히는데? 뭐지? 아, 옵션에서. 아, 나가서요? 아, 그렇구나. 아, 속성의 시작 옵션에 콘솔 치면 되겠죠? 도전과제 3개 남았어. 붐붐붐붐 붐붐붐. 아, 콘솔이 바로 나오네요. 자, 그러면 여기서 바로 콘솔을 치는 건데 뭐라 치면 되나요? 아, 불가능. 그거 막 인터넷에 예전에 한번 봤는데 막 게임 파일에다가 뭐 메모장 조작하고 막 그래야 된다는데. 아니, 깬 사람이 있어요. 0.6%야. 아, 게임 들어가서 페이스 펀치? 페이스 펀치? 스킵. 아, 여기서 페이스 펀치. 안 되는데? 페이스 펀치. 뭐야?
But Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure.
아, 야,
What
문을
if he had to make a
닫아버렸어.
decision? What if a crucial outcome
아,
fell under
실수로 문
his
닫아버렸어.
responsibility? He had never been trained for that. No. This couldn't go anywhere except badly.
아,
The thing to
문
do now,
닫음.
Stanley thought to himself, is to wait. Nothing will hurt me. Nothing will break me. In here I can be happy forever. I will be happy. Stanley waited. Hours passed, then days. Had years gone by? He no longer had the ability to tell. But the one thing he knew for sure, beyond any doubt, was that if he waited long enough, the answers would come. Eventually, someday, they would arrive. Soon,
그러게요. 페이스
very soon
펀치는
now,
텍스처만
this will
바뀌고
end.
엔딩이
He
있는 건
will be
아닌가요?
spoken to. He will be told what to do.
아니, 나레이터가 노래
Now
불러주는
it's
엔딩도
just a
있다고? 아,
little
그런
bit
걸
closer.
스포하면 어떡해.
Now it's
아,
even
그냥 이스터
closer.
에그야?
Here it comes.
뭐야. 아, 다시 시작. 다음 또
A
뭐가
soft
있지?
wind blew outside and perhaps rain started, and if it did, it stopped shortly after. Stanley hoped that he would one day see weather.
랩힐? 랩 아유, 렉 걸려, 왜 이렇게.
Stanley!
아, 깜짝이야. 더 이상 말을 안 하는데? 스탠리 이러는데? 그래서 오른쪽으로 갈까요? 왼쪽으로 갈까요? 이쪽?
Stanley!
뭐야? 스탠리 이거밖에 안 하는데?
Stanley!
아니 뭐야?
Stanley!
야 자꾸 스탠리 이러는데 끕시다. 야 뭐 봐봐 스탠리 이러잖아. 오프. 오프 안 됐나?
Stanley!
아 오프가 안 되는데? 그냥 오프 뭐지?
Stanley was so bad
아,
at
됐다.
following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
잠깐만.
But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
뭐지? 사무실이 바뀐 느낌인데?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Wow, yes, this room. What a beautiful room.
4분
What a
30초 안에
gorgeous,
깨보셈.
gorgeous
그거
room.
도전 과제요?
Thank goodness Stanley had taken this detour, but eager to get back to
일단
business,
이거 진행 좀
Stanley took the
해보고.
first open door on his left. Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about
한번
nothing
일단
but you
이거 대충
all
하다가
this
엔딩
time.
보고 4분
There's someone
30초
you've
안에
been
깨는
neglecting,
엔딩
Stanley.
도전
Someone
과제
you've
한번
forgotten
깨보겠습니다.
about. Please. What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't
나
know
이거
how to
처음이야.
convince you
뭔가
of
길이
this,
보여서
but I
했는데.
really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a
단거,
chance.
데인저. 데인저 에브리웨어. 어디든지 위험합니다.
Now listen carefully,
Wow.
this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
저장. 좋아, 난 파란 물은 가겠어.
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door.
파란 문으로 가겠어.
I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red door.
파란 문으로 가겠어.
All right, fine, go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you.
야, 뭔가 있는데? 뭐야?
You see? There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place.
개발용
Broken
텍스처.
rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had
안
wanted?
만들었구나.
Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you? Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing. Because this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees? Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far. Tell you what. Let me take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some
보고
feedback.
계시는
There we go.
170분.
A third option.
Wow.
This already feels
저장.
leaps ahead of where we were
추천하고
before.
즐겨찾기
Go ahead,
감사합니다.
Stanley. Take it for a spin.
오. 우와.
Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel
아까
free to be
거기구나.
honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here.
저장. 평점을 매겨 뭐야? 평점이야 이거? 1점.
A 1? I mean, I can understand if you had reservations, you saw ways the game could be improved to more fully express itself mechanically and artistically, but a 1?
1을 주면 4시간
That's not
한다고요?
even helpful. What am I supposed to do with that? But I guess it isn't my place to judge. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of
4시간을
the
해야
park with this
엔딩이라고요?
one. Let's take a look.
잠깐만 저장 좀. 이런 것도 생겼어. 오. 2초, 4초, 5초, 11. 오. 나는 지금 7시간 37분인 거야? 아, 932등이네요. 900이래. 9,328명 중에 9,328등이래요. 갑시다.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please.
적절하게 3점 주겠습니다.
Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a
게임의
lovely
시제품?
opportunity to give it some play testing. You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you? Perfect. Let me boot it up.
뭐야, 한다고 말한 적 없는데?
In
어이,
this game,
세상에.
the baby crawls left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of
아,
family life.
4시간
I
해야
think the art
된다고?
world will really take notice. But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective? Be sure to keep notes on your experience.
아, 소리가 너무 크다. 소리 좀 줄일게요. 아, 일단은 일단은 아기 이거 실패하는 엔딩부터 봅시다. 일단 이거 엔딩부터 보고요. 저장했으니까.
You heartless.
내게란 놈?
Did you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me? Because if it's the latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not
소리 매우 작아졌죠? 잠시 다시 키워드릴게요.
even going to try. I'm out. I'm done. It's over. Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable. Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game? Just to ease the pain.
다른
Let's
사람의
see.
게임?
What do we have here? Yes, this seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
뭐야, 마인크래프트인데?
Well, Stanley, is this any better? At last, the one thing you've
또
always
점프가 안 돼.
desired. A game I had absolutely nothing to do with. But is it enough? Tell me that, Stanley. Will it ever be enough? Well, I'll say this. I'm done making things for you. From now on, I will only create to fulfill a greater artistic purpose.
점프가 안
Watch
되는데.
this, Stanley. I'm going to build a house.
어딨어?
This will go here. No,
뭐야?
here. And then...
뭐야? 뭐야?
Let's see, what does it need? Yes, of course. And just to finish it all
아,
off...
좋아요.
Yes, it's complete.
오, 못
I
만들었어.
made this, Stanley.
아, 근데
Look at
문이 안 열려.
Gaze upon my work of art and feel ashamed at your own inadequacy. But you've only seen it from the outside. You've only gotten half the experience.
오케이,
Please,
안으로
step
들어갈게.
inside and make yourself comfortable. Isn't it grand? Isn't it perfect? It could only be better if... Wait, that's it. We must rebuild it out of diamond. Diamond everything. Yes. Come along, Stanley. We have to go mining. Oh my, it looks like it's going to get a bit dark. Have you brought a light?
등불이요? 아니요. 안 챙겼는데?
Oh, no. This is far more open-ended than I had in mind. I'm looking for something more narrow and linear. Something that makes you feel utterly irrelevant. This won't do at all. 1 out of 5. Even the diamonds can't save this one. Okay, new game.
뭐야? 방금 좀비 소리 들렸는데. 뭐야?
Yes! I don't even know what this game is, but I love
뭐야 이게?
it.
무슨 게임이에요?
You, trapped in a glass box with no way out, listening to me talk. Oh, it's
포탈이라고?
inspired. I couldn't have done it any better
아니,
myself.
잠깐만, 잘 들어봐. 내가 게임이 로딩 중에 채팅창이 아니 이렇게 말씀을 해주시면은 스포잖아.
What is this game even supposed to be? I can't figure it out. Okay, now I'm curious.
좀 생각 좀 하고
Let's go
말하면 안
on.
되겠니?
What the hell this is?
뭐야, 라디오도 있네. 뭐가 나올지도 모르는데 포탈이라고 말해버리면은. 뭐야? 밑에 뭐가 있어? 제가 포탈은 해본 적이 없어서. 점프가 안 돼. 그래서 라디오를 들고 나가 퍼즐을 푸는 분 앞에 문제는 라디오를 지금 못 들고 가. 점프가 안 되는데. 아, 라디오 이스터에그를 못 봐요? 다시 해야 되나? 다시 할까요? 플로그이 있으니까. 돌아가기. 야, 여기서부터네? 아, 마인크래프트 다시 봐야 되잖아. 일단 아기 보내고요. 아까 저장을 했어야 되는데.
You heartless bastard. Did you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me? Because if it's the latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me.
불량님 아,
I'm not even
불량
going to try.
오빠?
I'm
안녕하세요.
out. I'm out. I'm done. It's over.
꺼졌어.
Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable. Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game?
호칭
Just
바꾸기
to ease
완전
the
힘드네.
pain. Let's see. What do we have here? Yes. This seems
아니,
like it'll work.
대체 왜
Let's give it a shot.
형이나 행님은 왜 안 되는 거죠? 왜 오빠여야만 하는 건지.
Well, Stanley, is this any better? At last, the one thing you've always desired. A game I had absolutely nothing to do with. But is it enough? Tell me that, Stanley. Will it ever be enough? Well, I'll say this. I'm done making things for you. From now on, I will only create to fulfill a greater artistic purpose. Watch this, Stanley. I'm going to build a house.
아, 그래요? 제일 기분이 좋다고요? 아, 난 부르기 너무
This will
힘든데.
go here. No, here. And then...
저요? 평소에 잘 안 써요.
Let's see, what does it need? Yes, of course. And just to finish it all off,
힘들어도
yes,
해야 된다고?
it's complete. I made this, Stanley. Look at it. Gaze upon my work of art and feel ashamed at your own inadequacy. But you've only seen it from the outside. You've only gotten half the experience. Please, step inside and make yourself comfortable.
안 들어가. 안 들어갈 거다. 아, 일단 저장해야지. 갑자기 지금 거실에 TV 뉴스가 나오고 있는데 이승기와 유나 지금 현재 좋은 만남을 가져보고 있다라고. 왜 뚝뚝 끊기냐고요? 노트북이어서요. 아씨, 들어가야 되네.
Isn't it grand? Isn't it perfect? It could only be better if... Wait, that's it. We must
좋아,
rebuild
채광하러
it
가자.
out of diamond. Diamond
4개월이나
everything.
됐어?
Yes. Come along, Stanley. We have to go mining.
4개월이나 된 거를 이제 터뜨린 거야? 분신자살 그것 때문에? 본컴이요? 아, 이번 주는 못 쓰고
Oh, my.
일요일날 쓸 수
It looks
있어요.
like it's going to get a bit dark. Have you brought a light? Oh, no. This is far more open-ended than I had in mind. I'm looking for something more narrow and linear. Something that makes you feel utterly irrelevant. This won't do at all. 1 out of 5. Even the diamonds couldn't save this one. Okay, new game.
왜 노트북으로 해요? 집이어서요. 아, 좋아요.
Yes, I
포탈.
don't even know what this
아,
game is.
200명
but I
넘었어요?
love it.
아, 여러분 오신 분들
You
추천 한
trapped
번씩
in a glass box
감사합니다.
with no way out,
즐겨찾기도
listening to
처음
me
오신 분들
talk.
감사합니다.
Oh, it's
그리고 베스트 BJ
inspired. I couldn't
추천서도
have done it any better
새해가
myself.
됐는데
What is this game
한
even
번씩
supposed to
써주시면
be? I
감사하겠습니다.
can't figure it out.
옛날 거는 벌써 또 지워지기
Okay,
시작하고
now I'm
있거든요.
curious.
혹시
Let's
자기
go
글이
find out what
지워졌으면
the
다시
hell
써주시면
this
또
is.
감사드리고 안 쓰신 분 있으면 또 새로 써주시면 감사드릴게요. 좋아, 라디오를 들고 가봅시다. 오,
It's a puzzle. Critical thinking, Stanley.
오.
Your forte.
아, 큐브네요. 이 게임 목적은
Genius.
탈출하는 겁니다. 눈앞에 라디오를 세우라고? 뭔 소리지? 이렇게? 뭐지? 일단 문을 닫으라고요? 그리고 이걸 올려? 어떻게 하라는 거지? 어떻게 하라는 거지? 큐브가 문에 기대어석에 문 닫고 문 앞에 라디오 이렇게? 라디오 위에 큐브라고? 안 되는데? 이렇게 하라고? 뭔 소리야 이게? 야, 봐봐. 나도 님들 말을 못 알아듣겠어요. 라고 하잖아요. 경사를 반대로. 이거야?
Now, how did you manage that?
뭐야.
Are you really trapped in here? I'm actually quite impressed. I don't think there's a simpler puzzle out there, and you've
지존.
still broken it.
지존,
Well,
님들
since I don't intend to open that
뭔
door,
소리인지
I guess
내가
you
이해를
and this
못했어.
giant
그러니까
button just need to get
단순하게
closer
그냥
together.
라디오를 발판 삼아서 큐브를 넘기세요. 이렇게만 말해도 되는데 뭘 세우고 뭔 소리인지 하나도 몰랐어 진짜. 님들은 이해했어요? 다른 분들? 아니 진짜. 야 뭐야. 어떻게 나가 이제. 못 나간다고? 불러올게요. 그 나레이션이 이스터 에그였다고? 이거 하나 들으려고 내가 그런 거라고?
Isn't it grand? It's perfect.
일단 그 포탈 1 맵을 끝까지 깨봅시다.
Wait, that's it.
네,
So we
안녕하세요.
must rebuild it out of diamond. Diamond everything. Yes. Come along, Stanley. We have to go mining.
좋아.
Oh my, it's going to get a bit dark. Have you brought a light? Oh, no. This is far more open-ended than I had in mind. I'm looking for something more narrow and linear. Something that makes you feel utterly irrelevant. This won't do at all. 1 out of 5. Even the diamonds couldn't save this one. Okay, new game.
빰빰빰 빰빰빰 빰빰빰빰빰빰빰.
Yes, I don't even know what this game is, but I love it. You, trapped in a
깨트려버려.
glass box with no way out, listening to me talk. Oh, it's inspired. I couldn't have done it any better
그렇지.
myself. What is this game even supposed to be? I can't figure it out.
던져버려.
Okay, now I'm curious. Let's go find out
던져버려.
what the hell this is.
부셔버려 그냥. 그렇지. 갑시다. 의도대로 게임을 한번 풀어보도록 하겠습니다. 일단 따로 저장 좀 해놓고.
Oh, it's a puzzle. Critical thinking, Stanley. Your forte. Genius.
천재군요. 고맙습니다.
No, actually, you know what? I think that's
Oh, well.
plenty. I really don't care much to see you stumble through any more of these games. And I highly doubt you're any wiser for the experience. Which is why, rather than continue to waste my time, I'm just going to leave you here. You can pretend you've beaten the game if it makes it any richer for you, but as for me, I've had
아
it.
저작권 때문에?
So, why don't you get cozy in this room, and if you have any grand revolutionary ideas for the perfect
데모
video
버전이에요?
game,
아, 이게
you can
포탈
just
데모
sit there
버전이야?
and let it ball up inside you for all eternity. I don't need your advice. I don't need your ratings. And I certainly don't need the validation of a man whose job is to push buttons. I think I'll just go about my business, making meaningful cultural contributions to the world. And perhaps every now and then, I'll think back to a man named Stanley who was objectively wrong in every decision he ever made. The thought won't last long. Goodbye, Stanley. Good luck with your work. And I sincerely hope that everyone lives happily after.
오케이. 말 끝났니? 내려갑시다. 오 뭐야. 와우. 저장. 어디로 가야 되는 거지? 길이 되게 복잡하네. 어? 뭐야? 아까 저장하길 잘했다. 발을 헛디뎠어. 어디로 가야 되는 거지? 길을 잃었다는 게 공포. 뭐야, 저기 밝아진다. 아는 꿈. 뭐야? 다시 내 사무실인데? 저장. 내 사무실이 이렇게 변했어. 문을 닫을 순 없네. 에이, 별거 없구나. 뭐야?
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice. And if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon. Very soon. I can wait.
이게 뭐야? 엔딩이야? 그냥 돌아다니다가 끝나는 건가 보네. 아, 이제 맞아. 빨간 문 가봐야겠다. 불러오기. 어디 보자. 빨간 문 엔딩이. 아, 이거죠? 말 안 들으면 저렇게 짜증나고 힘들. 그쵸, 말을 들어야죠. 좋습니다. 빨간 문으로 갑시다. 슝.
Oh, thank God you are willing to listen to me. Do you see that I really have wanted
신시여
you to be
감사합니다.
happy all this time? The problem is all these choices. The two of us always trying to get somewhere that isn't here. Running and running and running, just the way you're doing right now. Don't you see that it's killing us, Stanley? I want it to stop. We would both be so much happier
뭐지?
if we
빙글빙글
just
도는 느낌인데?
stopped. And I think I have a solution. Here, let me show you.
잠깐만, 저장. 한 바퀴 더 돌아봐야지. 뭐야? 뭐야? 그냥 가야 되나?
What do we want? What are we looking for?
뭐지?
Here.
우와, 뭐야?
Yes.
우주입니까?
Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it? If we just stay right here, right in this moment with
우와.
this place, Stanley, I think
이게 뭐야?
I feel happy. I actually feel happy.
약간 눈이 아프기도 하고. 일단 저장부터 한 다음에 제가 한번 뛰어내리도록 하겠습니다. 뭐야? 안 뛰어내려지네. 우와. 오렌지 주스 먹고 싶다. 우와.